Hello, everybody. Tyler Zane here, captain of Team Soul Paladins, bringing you our first deck profile. Uh, as you guys know from my intro video, yeah, but you little smudges. From our intro video, I play the Royal Paladins, and specifically, I play a slight Majesty Lord Blaster build. I like to think of it as the Majesty Soul build, based around what I play else in the deck. First, we got our starting Vanguard, Wingle Brave. Obviously, it's the main battery of this deck. It keeps the deck rolling. It keeps the deck consistent. You just gotta be able to hit with those blasters and be able to set up for your Majesty Lord if possible. As for other grade zeros, I play one Gyro. I like the extra 10k as a shield other than drawing triggers. And like I said, it's a soul build, so I like to soul charge. I have a lot of cards in this deck that depend on the soul charging. As for triggers, I play 3 Epona and 1 Future Knight Lu for my criticals. I like Future Knight Lu. I wish I had more of them. I don't care that I can't use the effect because I can't use Bartgul, but I just like the artwork better, and I never use triggers as supporting units in a Royal Paladin deck anyways. I play rainbow triggers, so I have 4 draws. Margle, to be specific, placing the soul, gain 3,000. It's all about soul charging in this, all about boosting. I play 4 Silent Sage Sharons. Silent Sage Sharon has the same effect as Margle, just as a stand trigger, and I can also use her as a 10k shield in my hand, which is always a good thing, and of course standard 4 heals. Onto the grade 1s. The grade 1s are going to be a little weird because everybody's used to 8k vanillas, but I played 2 Flashing Shield Assaults. I love Assault, but I definitely need the hand presence more than I need the perfect guarding. I play 3 Young Pegasus Knights. Young Pegasus Knight, since this is a soul building build of this deck, becomes a great booster, especially later on in the game. When you're boosting up that Majesty Lord, make sure you get that 2 critical out. I have Toy Pugil, which you'll probably realize once I get to my grade 3s. I play 1 Lake Maiden Leon. I like using her as my starting grade 1 just to get some early hand presence. Dream Painter. I have this for late in the game. You miss that Blaster Blade or that Blaster Dark early on, and you don't have a way to necessarily get it into the soul with the Majesty Lord effect. You got to be able to get that Blaster Blade in there somewhere. So I play 1 Dream Painter. I play a Knight of Friendship K because I like the 10k swinging. And I play 3 Vanilla 8 boosters for Little Sage Marin. I don't feel as though you need 4, especially if you're playing that Young Pegasus Knight, and if you're playing a soul charging build, it's definitely not priority. Onto the grade 2s, I play 3 Blaster Blades. If anybody is willing to trade more of these trial deck ones, I will trade you these pack ones for it. I just like the art better. Art is more important to me than rarity, actually. And I play 2 Blaster Darks. I feel as though 3 kind of crowds the deck, and you don't want your deck crowded, especially when you're trying to keep your options open. I like to definitely keep my options open in this deck, and I don't like to crowd it with just the thought that I'm going to play Majesty Lord Blaster. I have Starcall Trumpeter that allows me to get one of those 2 out late in the game. If I'm not drawing it, I got to get it out somehow. And I play 1 Bedivere and 3 Nullities. The only reason I play 3 Nullities is because I do not have a second Bedivere. I like to play 2 of each. Like I said, this is a blaster deck, so you got to have that 12k swinging on the sides. And as unpopular as it is, I play Knight of Truth Gordon because I like having an 8k attacker and having a 10k shield during my next turn. And even if I don't have a 10k shield, I'm drawing your attention towards the 10k shield on the side. And that's what's most important, is keeping your eyes off of off of the damage. This is a soul build, so on to grade 3s, I have Soul Saver Dragon. Soul Saver Dragon is great for boosting your outer rear guards, especially the one behind it, to give it that extra push. One Palamedes. I cannot afford multiple Palamedes. I don't feel as though it's necessary to play on a crap ton of Palamedes, but you know, having that extra 13 on the side is definitely a good thing. I play Alfred early to get that Blaster Blade out of my soul. That's basically the main reason why I play it. Solitary Knight Gancelot. I rarely put it on the Vanguard Circle. It's mostly for searching out Blaster Blades to get to my hand. But when I do use it on the Vanguard Circle, you got to know how to use it effectively. One King. It's just a great grade 3. It swings for 20k most of the time. Even though my deck has a lot of Shadow Paladins in it in comparison to a lot of other people's decks, it definitely gets the job done. Pendragon. Pendragon, everybody disses on Pendragon. And I will tell you one thing right now. If you play this and you're searching for any of those grade 3s, any of these grade 3s in this deck, this card is fantastic with its limit break. The fact that you can search out your Soul Saver Dragon, your King, your Majesty Lord Blaster if you're not getting it, being able to look at the top 5 for your Majesty Lord Blaster is a great thing. Read up. What's odd is, since this is a Blaster build, I play Exculpate. The only reason I play Exculpate is because one thing that this deck doesn't have is the ability to clear out a field, and if there's anything that Exculpate the Blaster is good for, it's clearing out a field. Your opponent doesn't have the field presence, they'll waste the hand presence to try to keep their field presence, and you can't have both when you're swinging with this card. And obviously the last card is Majesty Lord Blaster. Obviously this is the key card of the deck. You want to try to get this out every card fight, but sometimes it doesn't happen. I like to keep my options open, but with the soul charging that I do with triggers, it's not enough that you're going to be blocking when I'm using that move in for 10 and that 2+1 critical. You gotta be able to block for more. And that's my Royal Paladins, and I hope to see you out on the card fight field.